Hopefully you can hear me and see me. I am just getting ready for the live. Got a couple of minutes. Let me know when you join. Hey, Kathy. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Morning, Lisa. We got quite a few people joining. Love it. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. I'm also going to go grab an ink swatch so I can figure out something. So I will just tell y'all that are joining in now. My plan is to ink up some of these color cast design hearts, but I just need to make sure I find the right color because I am using a older 49 and Market collection that I just happen to have some of, and I just want to get the right colors. So I'm thinking evergreen bough and perhaps, see, scattered straw looks really nice and pale here, as does tattered rose. And I kind of need a nice orange. I'm I might do, oh, fired brick looks like it might work. So let's do that. Let's get tattered rose, fired brick, and what did I say? Evergreen bough. We got those out, so we can use those to do some coloring. Put this back. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We'll go ahead and get started. So thanks for everybody for joining me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And we are going to be doing the October Sketch Challenge. So the October Sketch Challenge has some multiple papers on the bottom, a few embellishments at the top. It has kind of a diagonal pattern. No surprises here. T did this. So there is a scatter of color in splatters going down that diagonal. I am going to be doing two pictures of a sunset on the beach. And because of these colors, I have chosen to go back in time and pull out the last remaining elements of one of my favorite collections, which was the 49 Market Spice collection. So we're going to be pulling some of this out. So let's start with what papers we still have. And I don't have a lot of paper left, I'll be honest. But we'll see what papers we have and what we can do to pull them together. And then we will go from there as far as embellishment. What's this? Oh, I have one little card. Maybe this will be what, oh, that would be good. Okay. So we have, I do have a 12 by 12. I have a 12 by 12 of that, which could be a good bottom. I could, is that 12 by 12? I could tear this sand color. I think I will flip that so it's darker on top. Tear the sand color. Ooh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Almost hate to tear it. I have this darker green, and then I have purple. The orange is so orange. I know, I love this. Oh, I have this peach. It's on the back of the solids coordination, but I think I can do that. So let's decide here what we want to do. Oh, but I have the tan. I think I want the peach instead of the tan. So let's do that. We're gonna have some solids. We'll pull in the embellishments to give the little bit of color. But that's what we're gonna do. We'll have do this, and I'm going to tear. She has really pretty curves. I'm just gonna tear 3 pieces, and we're gonna do tears on the bottom, and then we'll use the top, and we'll figure out how we want to do the tags at the top. I loved this collection, Karen, so much. It's one of my favorites. I'm so glad that I kept it. Like I said, I have almost no pattern papers left, but I have enough of it to do what we're going to do today. I have this whole pack of the extra pieces that we'll go through. So, for example, I do have like this. I have this tag could go on the top. Anyway, but we'll dig through this in just a second when we want to find pieces and parts to lay the pictures on. Like, for example, oh, come on. I have that and that, as I said, and then I'm still just looking through it just to see. So many pretty pieces and parts. I know this was kind of a Thanksgiving-y page. It does say a lot of hey fall, but we're going to make it work for this this page. We're not going to use any of the pumpkins. We're not going to use that kind of stuff, fall moments, but we're still going to be able to do it for the layout. Okay. Ooh, this. Okay, us. Oh, us is probably a thing. But put this away. See, I got distracted. Did you see how easily I got distracted by the fun stuff in there? That's exactly what happens to me. So first, let's cut the border strip off of this. And then let's figure out. I do want this up top because this is kind of where her other embellishments are. I'm going to take this and put this away, but you guys remember what it looked like. I'm also going to move my mouse over. Don't need a mouse. It's exciting. Maybe I can just store this here. Okay. First thing we want to do is tear this peach paper. Excellent. And then we definitely need to have the purple paper. And I am trying to kind of make it have some movement. Look at that. That's fun. Oh, this obviously has a selvage. I'm gonna have to cut that off. And then let's tear this dark green. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. So the first, let's cut this one so it's actually 12 by 12. I did not realize it had a selvage. I should have because it was the cover page, but there we go. Now, we have all these. Let's go ahead and ink them in a brown. My favorite brown. Ready? Scorched Timber. We'll put these down and then we'll figure out what's next. So for those of you that are paying attention, we have our in-person crop coming up next weekend for my little scrapbook store. And as part of that crop, Saturday at I think 8 p.m., it's either 7 or 8, I think it's 8. The design team will be going live with a cropped challenge. So if you've ever seen the show Chopped on Food Network, it is that where each of the design team members is going to have 30 minutes to make a page from things that are given to us in a basket. And I am pretty excited about it. There's a big push that I usually do 30-minute pages. So everybody thinks that I'm going to be the best at this. But let me just tell you, just because you typically do 30-minute pages doesn't mean that when you're having people stare at you and judge you that you can do 30-minute pages. So, but we will see how good it goes. How's everybody else doing? On the chat so far, is anybody coming to the crop? That's too high. Oh, maybe not. What do you think? What do you guys think? Is that too high? It's higher than she had, but I kind of like it. Okay. Basically, I'm just going down as far as I can. Okay, so we've got our 3 lovely layers. Now let's figure out what we want to do with our photos. I'm going to trim these. So Belle and I will be driving Thursday night because Belle has to work on Thursday. You look forward to it. I'm glad, Lenore. That's exciting. So Saturday we'll be doing the cropped. They just put the schedule out. I think she just released the schedule on the page, but I'll be doing my demo Friday morning. Love that. Okay. So let's figure out what we can do for backing these and what we have to back them in. They do have like this cute that. And then over here, I have 2 of those, but I also have pink. There's no real pink in this layout, and I think that's just too much. So let's just see what else we can find. See what else we can find in our handy dandy. Uh, the rub-on still too, but we might pull in. See what we've got here. I would really love to do the brown color. Hi, Mom. Mom's here. So I would really love to have some of that brown color. And right now I could just cut that, but let's see if I have anything else. I have this. I do have that orangey. That might be nice. Or that. Let's just see if I did. It would be really nice to bring in this deep orange. Put it like that. So let's cut that, ink it. And then, because this has this decal edge, we're going to tear it. Oh no, we're going to tear it this way. I don't have the white on it. I'm going to ink this. I'm going to ink this one. There. We think we should do opposites. let's look. Should we do this, because this has a little bit more of the orange in it, and then this here to break up the blue. I like that better. Okay, let's attach those and then we'll embellish. And look at this, we got all these tags that we can use. Words, hearts, everything. It's very exciting. Because it's a torn layout, I'm doing some cattywampus stuff. Cattywampus, best word on the planet. If you are uncomfortable with cattywampus, you could do this as straight lines and clean edges. The thing about this particular sketch is it can go a lot of different ways. For me, I like the look of the cattywampus stuff, but excellent. Now she has the title down here. So let's look at what we have for titles. We have all of these. Let's go through these. And I think I had the word us out already. But let's just see if there's anything left in here that's not Thanksgiving-y. Like we don't want autumn. Perfect's kind of the wrong color. Spicy. Lovely. Lovely. It's the wrong color. Oh no, I just dropped that on the ground. Hello. Here with you. Lots of autumn days. Gather. Favorite. Together. Now, it does have thankful together in the purple. And granted, it's probably supposed to be for Thanksgiving, but thankful together works. It's also script, so it works with this kind of a page. So I think I'm going to do thankful together. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I might still use the us up here. Or I might not. Okay. So I think I'm going to do thankful together. Oh no. That oh no was something just fell. But I am going to do here with you. I think that goes good with the orange. And then I really would like a green something, but I don't, or blue, but I don't think I have any left. I think I've used all of the, oh nope, I have it. Happy day. Look at that. Perfect. So I do need to remember to pull this out and use this at Thanksgiving because I have all these really cute pumpkins. Okay, so let's put these on. How is everyone? We've got about 5 people on, I see now. It's exciting. Sorry I had to change from Sunday to Saturday. The thing is, for those of you that are following, that are weather people, there's a nor'easter coming. There's a nor'easter coming, and that means the likelihood that I will lose power is 1,000 times higher tomorrow. So what we are doing is doing this today to pre-plan to not have power tomorrow. Uh, that is kind of, and it may not happen, but the last thing I would hate for me to, you know, try to go live without power or something like that. So now I did pull out And I had pulled out red brick originally thinking that I might need to change up and try to find something in that purple. So let me go back and get a different. This really cool sheet that tells me. So Villainous Potion might work. Yeah, Villainous Potion I think is going to be the best bet, or Seedless Preserves. Let me pull Seedless Preserves. And what I want to do is take each of these colors and color one of these ColorCast Design parts to make it work for this layout. So I've been hoarding these for quite some time, and now is the time to stop hoarding and actually just use them on a layout. There's 6 of them, so we'll just do 2 in each color. And we'll start with the pink. Oh, I know. These are pretty colors. This is one of my favorite collections. I think Karen said she had loved it too. It's a great collection. This has a little bit of glue on it that I need to get off. There we go. Now with the pink, it's not that much of a difference, but you can kind of tell it's a nice shade of that same. Oh, that looks good. So what do? I keep the daubers on a Velcro underneath each of the inks. So then I can just peel them off and use them with that ink. I keep the 2 daubers, a brown and a black with scorched timber and black soot on my desk at all times. But the other ones just go back into a container, but I can always just peel off, use, and then put away. This is Evergreen Bough. And we're going to put this over here. Oh, that's going to be awesome. And this is an easy way to make embellishments that work for your layout without having to buy all of the embellishments. Oops, just 2 in that color, which is a shame because I really liked that color. And you can tell my Seedless Preserves got wonky, and I don't know what happened there, but the mat kind of fell off and I can't move it back, so but we're just making it work. And when I do this kind of thing, it always ends up that I end up looking like I've committed some sort of crime or something. So let's put this away now. Fun. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to wipe this off. So a little spritz of water. Now you could use this if you wanted to. Some people would spritz that with water and then put a white piece of card on. Well, let's just do that. Let's just show you. White piece of card. We spritzed this with water. And now you have a really cool rubbed, and you can't see the scattered rose so much, but you can see the other 2. The problem is I also have a lot of other things on this mat, so if you're going to do that, I would make sure your mat's clean, but that's another way you can use the ink. And we'll just put this aside, and now I have a cute little piece of uh, watercolor paper. Okay. So now we have hearts that are the right color. We have thankful together. So let's do that. So Belle and I are traveling Thursday night to the crop, and we will be there for Friday. I think Belle might work from her hotel room Friday morning, but then join us uh, Friday afternoon. And she has brought some journaling stuff to do. Go look at that. That is fun. Oop, I do kind of want. Decide how I want these laid out. But I like that. Now, I think there is a sticker on the back of each of these that I can peel off. But these are so old that I might want to also use glue. Oh, there's definitely a sticker. Okay. How are we doing? So here's the thing. We've been going for 24 minutes. This is as far as I've gotten, but it is proof that in 30 minutes you can make a page. I just want to say that because I know there's been a lot of chatter about how 30 minutes doesn't seem like long enough. You can do a page in 30 minutes. If you, I always say this, limit your supplies. So I've limited my supplies to one collection. Technically, I haven't because I pulled these hearts out of a different collection. Limited my supplies, limit your color pattern, and kind of go with a sketch or a scrap lift so you have a plan. You can definitely do a page in 30 minutes. I absolutely love how this turned out with these cute little hearts. Okay, but now we need to figure out what we're going to do. She has something up here. And then, of course, we're going to cover the pictures up and then splatter because it is a T layout, a T sketch. We will figure out what to splatter with. I have packed some splatters so that I can splatter while I'm there. So let's look at what we have in here and if anything would work for up at the top. Do you have some florals? Do have a few, I have a few little rub-ons, but I don't think we're going to use rub-ons on this. She had florals um on her layout, so I'm pulling out some of the florals. Some of the words ended up in here. Just looking. Must have used most of the florals already. There's a lot of pumpkins. Really, really, really need to get these pumpkins used. Pulled out some stuff. Let's see if we can make any of it work. I also have some of these tags, but I don't think I'm going to break into those. Hi, Dad. How are you? The hearts look great too. Thank you, Mom. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking we build a little collage up here. And I'm trying to decide if I like that or if I think I like this one better because it has the colors on it. So we're going to build a little collage right up here. And we're going to go off the page. Do that. Which is all good. And see, these are stamps. So I'm going to tear. Ooh, we're going to tear that again so it looks good. And we're going to stick, and I know I already stuck that down, but we're going to stick this like that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, come on. Come on, little. Ink this a little bit. And we're going to have the word imagine. And we're going to have a purple heart. And an orange heart. No, we're not. We're going to have a green heart. That. Let's do those. We will use glue because it's easier. Imagine. Purple heart. Let's see. I have these florals. And she had florals at the bottom of each of her pictures. I don't think that I will have them that like that, but I think I will do one little floral cluster down here. And then I will do this little orange heart to match this with this, and I'm going to have to look up the date of this. And we will put the date on this sucker. And this nail is peeling and it's driving me insane. I don't think I need anything else. I think, oh, I gotta glue these down. Gotta glue these down, Jessica. Oh, come on. And this is really just an ode to her sketch that has the florals on it. But let's look. So this is what I came up with. This is the sketch. So I've got the title. I've got a little heart there. I've got this. I've got, oh, she has a subtitle. So I have Imagine. And so the last thing we're really missing, where is Figment, Dad? Where is Figment? That's a great question. And we should add Figment to this page. If only he lived in Old Saybrook and he was at Town Beach. So we're going to cut this. Now everything in me wants to add this somewhere, just as a little bit of color. But I don't think I need it. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Don't need it. It's okay. Take these, put these back because we could use them sometime. Now, date. Let's find the date. Oh, let's find the date. And how would you say would we find the date? We go back into our calendar and we look. I mean, I just downloaded these photos, so in theory, I should have that. It is September 14th. So we're going to go to the handy date stamp that Belle got me, which is a little baby one, and we're going to change it to September 14th. Push that together. There we go. September 14th. Now let's cover up and we'll just use, oh dear, we're going to have to find something to cover up these photos. And we're going to figure out what we want to do for some splatters. I think we should definitely do white just to add a little bit of white. I have my dark brown gold that we love. And then we could use this, which is kind of that green color. So let's do those three splatters because we are copying, and I'm trying to figure out a way to cover up both photos without. I have another piece. Oh, look at this. We'll just use some handy dandy Post-it notes. When in doubt, get out your Post-it notes. There we go. Okay, let's start with the gold. Shake it, 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 shake it. Thanks, Lenora. Thanks, Karen. Let's open this up. Let's get a lot of it on there. Get our handy dandy tool. That is our gold. Now let's look for, oh dear. The green, let's shake this up. Oh, I forgot. This one is missing the tube. Somehow I missed the tube on this one. So we're going to have to use a paintbrush. And this one does not flick as well because, oh, we're going to have bigger green drops because I don't have the little tube anymore. But that's okay. We're also going to have to clean this brush off. Right there. We will not forget to do that. It's one of the reasons why I don't use this one as much is because somehow I don't know what happened. I don't know where the tube went. I'll be honest. I'm sure that I lost it somewhere. Okay, let's end with white. Oh, well, that's going to be a big drop right there. And it goes with the green big drops. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I think it turned out great. Excellent. And hopefully, if you look at this and you look at this, you see where the sketch came from. So, subtitle, splatters, 2 photos, 3 layers, title. And it's a little bit, it's not as curved and doesn't have all the florals, but it's still definitely taking that sketch. So the reminder is, if you have a sketch, take it and make it yours. So that is my layout for today. But for the few people that are here, what I thought I would do is show you, give you a preview, if I can find it real quick, of my make and take for the crop. I am going to be using the new 49 in Market tag dies to show you how to make a hidden journaling flip up. So I have a photo of John and I. It's on these really cool tags with a decal edge. Has a little tab that also comes with the die cut set. You flip it up and you have a place for hidden journaling. So we're going to be showing you how to make that. We'll also have some paper out there if you want to make some of your own. So this is going to be on next Friday at the Crop. So if you're interested in seeing a hidden journal flip up, come and see me at the Make and Take. That is it for today, guys. I think I finished in 30 minutes, so I think we're good. I'm ready for cropped. But I hope you guys have a great time, and I will see a few of you next Friday. So I'm going to move this over, get my handy dandy droid mouse pad out, and say bye-bye. I'll see you guys next time.